Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, Ranger Rin, the Stranger, and playing Hogwarts Legacy. So for this video, it's about Quest. It's Professor Garlick's assignment 1. So you need a Venomous Tentacula and you need a Mandrake. Now, the only place you can get those, the only place I know that you can get those is in Hogsmeade, and it's right here. Dogweed and Deathcap. That's where I'm at right now, and just to show you,
well, what say we show you some of what's available?
either you buy the plant, it's gonna cost you what, 1,100 gold, or you buy the seed, which is gonna be what, 1,850. Now I'm just short a couple of gold and I have nothing to sell. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grind a little bit and I'm gonna come back here, because if you would rather get the seed, then if you're like me, then yes, just go ahead and buy the seed. If not, then you can just buy these if you don't see yourself using these. Me, I don't think so, but I'd rather have the seeds than just buy it every time, right? So I'm gonna go ahead. Should I go ahead buy the Mandrake? I'll buy them at the same time.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
So for me, my plan is, since there's still a portion of the map that I haven't explored, I'm done here. I'm gonna try and get to this area, maybe go south. I don't know if this place is open for me. I'm gonna find out. But what I usually do is I look for pinkflow. I forgot what this is called, but I just set a waypoint and travel that way. What's good is if you just run around, eventually you'll just get close to places like this. Then it's marked in your map. I don't know if the broom will work the same way if we fly too high, so I'm gonna use my broom, but I'm not gonna fly like way up to get there. So I'm not gonna record the whole grinding. I'll just stop here, then I'll get back when I have enough money, or at least I have some things I can sell. Right. Okay, now I'm done exploring. I have enough money and I actually have enough gear. I can sell all of these and still have some money. So I'm gonna...
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
You?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Right, there you go. Then you.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
I'm just collecting at this point. I'm just gonna buy everything. I have enough fertilizer. Don't need it.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Right. Now, I already have the room of requirement. If you don't have the room of requirement yet, you have two options to plant those seeds. So you either go to the library annex, then you go to the greenhouses.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
And you have this spot. For me, I have litany leaves here. But since I have the room of requirement, I can just go to secret rooms, then room of requirement. Okay. And of course, the type of pot you have also depends on you. This is what I have right now. These are all mallow, sweet, and litany leaves. I went by this area, then I planted one of them, or I'm sorry, I collected these. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to replace you. I don't have these yet. With the mandrake. So it's also 10 minutes. And venomous. Right, I'll use a fertilizer for each. I also have these. I actually bought all of these because I started exploring. I got, I think, 8,000 gold. And I bought these, all of these, even the potions. Let's probably just drop one. And well, oh, I can't carry anymore. So at least if I need some Wigan well, I'm just gonna come by here. I'm just short on juice. Okay, so since this is 9 minutes, I'm just gonna stay here. I'm gonna cut the video, then I'm gonna go out and use those things. But yeah. Oh wait, I can probably just empty you and replace it with the Chinese chomping thing. Yep, there you go. I don't need this, but I'm just gonna use it. So yeah, let's wait 10 minutes. Alright, so we're done waiting. Let's grab the fertilizer first. Actually, this is my second time collecting the mandrake. This took longer than I expected. It's actually 15 minutes. You. So these are supposed to spawn random seeds. But the whole time I was waiting, they've never spawned a single whatever this is, venomous tentacula, whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna put some fertilizer. Sorry. So I have so many mallow, sweet, and beaten leaves. Jesus Christ. Okay. Now we're gonna equip that. Right, so we have the mandrake. Then I'm gonna start looking for some enemies. World map. I'll go this way. Let me travel here. So doing this, same time you're completing the assignment.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And you're actually completing some of the combat challenges. Now I'm not gonna use my broom, or if I use my broom, I'm just gonna fly really low.
Revelio.
So if there's some things like this, items I can pick up, any stuff, I'm not gonna miss it.
Revelio.
Stones. Back here. If you're using Revelio and you don't hear like a ting, then there's nothing for you to pick up, or there's no secret or anything. I think those are moonstones.
Revelio.
There's some enemies here. I'm near the school. I don't think there's gonna be any enemies here. Let's grab these. We need the broom.
Revelio.
Don't really know what those are for. Guess this place is... Yeah, there you go.
Revelio.
Yep, there's no enemies here. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. But I'm just gonna grab this really quick. Maybe here? There we go. We have some enemies. Hello. Okay, that's done. Alright. Now be careful when you're pressing and holding this. For me, I'm playing on PC, so this is tab. If you don't press and hold tab, but just press it, then it will use whatever is equipped. So be careful.
Patrolling this air. What was that? Not your best moment, I fear.
Confringo. Levioso. Perhaps not the best. Revelio.
I don't know what...
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Assignment's all finished. Levioso.
A miss!
Confringo. Incendio.
Ow.
I won't rest.
Dead.
Revelio.
Anyone else? Are we good?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Actually, a lot of them here. Alright, I'm gonna kill these guys now. Action finding, alright. Got a chest, I can probably use that to go up. Problem is I don't know if I can reach these guys. They're way up.
Revelio. Levioso.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Accio!
Speed things up.
Revelio.
The wizards will have no... What's that?
Accio.
It is...
Incendio.
You've been picked.
Revelio.
Chests.
Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends.
Oh, so that's why it's not opening. Okay, whatever. Actually, ladder. Stupid me.
Revelio. Accio. Fringo.
Spells glance off of me. Who's there? Don't do that! Much too slow.
Leviosa.
Was that your best?
Revelio.
Fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Oh, so it points me to ruins. I'm not gonna enter that now. I'll do that next time. There is... How can I get up there?
Missed me!
Accio. Leviosa. Fringo.
Oh!
Incendio. Tego. Revelio.
Keep forgetting that I already have a broom. I can just fly. Is that a troll?
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Tego. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Tego. Stupefy. Incendio.
Not gonna kill him instantly, but it's gonna do a lot of damage.
Confringo. Stupefy. Leviosa. Accio. Tego. Stupefy.
yeah, no, this part is not
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
really part of no quest, but yeah. I did it anyway. Quest. Okay, so we need to go to herbology. Library index, greenhouses.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Ah, fuck. It's right click.
Feel free to practice Wingardium.
It's like just for flipping.
Here in the greenhouse.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
How does it work again? FVQE.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
What?
Plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did, and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
I was actually trying to use Wingardium Leviosa on this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So if you use F, it changes the distance. E and Q rotates. So F pushes, V will put it in, Q and E. Q I think is clockwise, E is counterclockwise. It's good for flipping stuff, I think. How did you get so high? What the shit? Oh, and it depends on your mouse. Wee. Okay, got it. You can still move. I don't know how high it can go. Probably as high as your mouse can see. Alright. Well, we got another spell I can use somewhere. I don't really know where. I'm gonna try and figure out. All I can think of is I can use these on Merlin trials. I think I can use the Confringo on one of the Merlin trials I was trying to solve. But yeah, speaking of the plants, I like the mandrake. I didn't see how the venomous plant actually worked, but I'm gonna plant one of each since I have so many pots and I already have so many Nathan leaves.
Dig things.
Always Nathan leaves in Malo Sweet. What the fuck? Right, I have cabbage here. I'm gonna collect you. Figure out. Mandrake. I think the mandrake is useful. More like crowd control. I don't know if I need a different chopping table. I can get mandrakes and stuff, but for now I have no idea. I don't really care. And that's it for Professor Garlic's first assignment. Took longer than it's supposed to. So yeah. I think I'll go ahead with this. Improving my abilities to access the next trial? Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to channel Ranger Rin. This is Ranger and I'm doing one of the main quests. So this is just the map chamber. Or improve your magical abilities to access the next trial. So go ahead. I'm just going to Professor Fig's classroom.
Revelio.
I was hoping.
Wingardium Leviosa. You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Okay.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
I'm just waiting for them to finish talking. Then I'll move forward. I don't want to go in and they're talking and it cuts it out.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me. I shall see you there.
Okay, here we go.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Gonna be a couple of messages.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Revelio.
No more messages, or are we good? I think we're good. Now, is this the start of a new quest, or it's still part of one quest? Yep, it's different quest. Really short. I was expecting a lot. So, should I? Yeah, I'm gonna separate that. Do I have anything to sell? 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, nothing to sell. Great. Oh, didn't notice that. I don't have any upgrades yet. I don't have any flying mounts too. I'm probably gonna get some beasts. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. So like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.